Hello, today's bonus game is Squardle for the third day in a row, but today is the weekly Squardle. So I'm going to start with least. We'll go from there. So we are guessing a total of 10 words, 5 vertical, 5 horizontal, and we get Wordle-ish clues. So this T is correct. This yellow A means there's an A in the row somewhere. The red L means there's an L in the column somewhere. These oranges, with the arrows both ways, means it's in the row and the column, just not there. And then the white E and S mean that they're in the puzzle somewhere, just not in that row column. And if we get a black letter, that means it's not in the puzzle at all. All right, I'm going to just seed this with Crump as well. Oh my gosh, there's no U, M, or P in the entire puzzle. All right, now let's see if we can actually figure out what's going on here. We have a lot of letters in this left column here. So we know there's an S and a T and an L and an A. Ooh, so but where do these go? Because my initial instinct is to put an L here, but then where does the A go? Is it like A list or something? No, it doesn't go ST at the end. That's the whole point. Do we start with ST? We could do ST, but then this wouldn't be A. There's an E somewhere. Oh, maybe it's just steel. Wait, no, there's no E in this one. All right, I need more info about that. Why don't we do an ST? I'm thinking something like still or stilt. I don't know. We can do still. This will help find where the L goes. Like, I want to know what goes in this middle here. If it's the ST or L. Okay, well, we learned that S is not here. The T could be here or the L. That's unfortunate. It's not really what I wanted. Okay, we have a lot of T's not placed here. So the T could be here or here. We can't do ST. There's a white S here. There's an A in this word. So I mean, I wonder if we start with A and then we do like ST. We still need the L somewhere. I don't know how that would work. Okay, well, let's hold off on that. There's an I in this word. There's an L in the word. There's a T. Oh, this one. What do we know about this? There's an S in this word. We don't know anything about this one. What do we think goes here? NT maybe? Maybe I should guess a word with an N and then try to place that S. What could I do? Something like noose might give me some good info. How about Norse? Norse is a proper noun. We can't guess it. All right. All right, I'm going to go with noose then. Okay. Be nice to get some letters here. This is getting very busy. There's an O in this word, and in this word, and in this word. We don't know where any of them are. Well, so the O in this word can't go here, here, or here. So we could try guessing an O here. Or at the start. OT? I don't know. There is an N in this word. And an S and an E. I need to start getting something right soon. There's a T in this word. There's an E in this word. Maybe we could check for E here because there's an E in this row. And then end in O somehow? Or not end in O. O fourth. So like tenor might give us some info. All right. So that E was correct, but not much else. There is an R in this word. This is not the O. So the O is forced to be here. We finally have like a forced guess or forced location for a letter. We might have more. It's just hard to read this grid. What are all these T's pointing at? These T's could both be pointing at here and here, I suppose. So like this could be an ST word pretty easily. ST. Yeah, there's an S in both of these words. So ST, and then we need an O, which would go here. So this is probably something like stone or stole. Not an L, because of that L there. So it's probably stone. And this is ON. There's an E somewhere. Maybe here. This E is also pointing left. So ON T? It can't be onset. That would be nice. But maybe is there another? Oops. Is there another on something at? Not that I know of. Okay. But we're trying to guess this one. So I want to know if S is second. Maybe it's an AS word. So what do we know? We know you have an L, an A, and a T. So we know there's an A somewhere. What goes before the S other than A? Maybe this is A. I don't know what this word would be. A foot, maybe? Oh, FT makes no sense. I kind of want the A to be here, but what would go before this T? It's not an S. That makes me think A here and something else here. But I don't know. All right, well, I could try a word starting with AS. Is it worth, I mean, I'm down to 3 here, but is it worth doing something like Astro, which I know isn't the answer, but I would really like to know if which letters go where here. And I can't think of how to use the L. So let's do Astro to get more info. Astro's not a word. It's a abbreviation, I guess. So there goes that. I could do Aster. But we know there's no E in the word. Either word. I don't know how we're using all of these letters. Is it like STAL here somehow? I don't see how that works. This is very confusing. I need to guess something to get me info about this. I could guess a foot here. It just doesn't seem to get me much info. AS, or I guess it could be a different vowel. I don't know what it would be. I can't think of an ast word. I don't know what to guess here. Really wish Astro had lucked in. I'll guess Aster for lack of anything better to guess. Okay, so it's not stone. This is not the S. So what is going on here? There's an R in this word. So maybe it's O-R-E. And there's a T. So is this the T then? Wait, what would this word be? Maybe TR. No, this can't be the R. Could this be the T and then this be the R? No, there's no R in this word. There's no R. The R doesn't go here or here. So unless, I mean, if this doesn't have to be the O, I guess this could be the R. But OT is a bit strange, isn't it? Oh, this could be other. What if this was other? I really need to start getting words right, or I'm not going to win this. This has been really tough for some reason. I usually don't suffer this much on this one. Could this be an S? We need an S in this column. Where's the S go in this column? The S here is forced at the end. And then the T could be here or here. We still need an L. I need to put this R somewhere. The R doesn't go here or here. Okay, if this is other, then this has to be the R. And then this would be the O. What would this be? Tort? Tort is a word. What's this word? With an L somewhere. Well, we know there's not an L in this row because that white L. So I guess this is the L. So I guess it's atlas. Okay, atlas. And tort. So I'm going to get a correct word here. Tort. All right, good. Could this be lathe, perhaps? I think it could be lathe. What does that look like? We need an E. Oh, sorry, we need an N in this word. I wonder if other is correct. Let's actually guess lathe. Oh no, that can't be an A. Okay, what good thing it told me. Where's the A that's broken for that guy? Why not? Oh, this A clue here. Yeah, too many clues on here. So it's not lathe. Pretty sure it's atlas. So this would be a different vowel after the L. All right. What's this N doing? Well, that can't be an N. So this N is forced here. A something something EN. There's an S. Maybe here because we have this. So this would be ashen. Okay. This needs a T somewhere. Would we do... I feel like this wouldn't be the T. I feel like this is the T. Really pointing towards lathe. Maybe it's loath. Loath. This would be teeny maybe. Would this be sorry? No, what is this? RTH what? Not E. I just don't like RTH here. I'm gonna... I don't think this is how loath is spelled though. No, it's not. So that's not right anyway. All right, this N is forced though. And we still do need a T. I don't think we're doing HT, are we? I guess it could be light. Oh, wait, there is an I in this word. So it's L-I, it's light. Okay. RGH, though. I don't like RGH at all. And then the T would be here. I like GHT, but I don't like RGHT. I'm going to guess light anyway, see if it's right. Oh, okay, so it's not. It's live. Okay. So it is RTH. Let's get ashen so we don't lose. We have to get every single word correct. Well, we'll finish atlas here, which is nice. And if we can get what this word is, then we'll get another bonus, and then we'll have a little bit of room. I'm really thinking sorry, but hold on. OIS, there is a T in this word. So this is a T, so it's not sorry. This is forced T, and we have, is this posit? I feel like it has to be posit. Okay, we found both of these T's. Is this just story? Oh, this is probably ortho. Oh, this is foist. I was reading it wrong. I think this is it. This was a foot the whole time. This is story and teeny. Okay, I think I got it. So let's finish story. There we go. And then we'll get a foot. All right. And then we'll get live. Phew. I actually finished with a 4. That was really tough for some reason. I kept going down wrong paths, but I had actually thought of a foot for this, and then I rejected it because I had the wrong thing filled second. I was like, well, there's no way it's going to be FT because I thought this was going to be stone. So, but maybe I should have tried a foot. All right. Tough one today. Let's spin the bonus game wheel and see if we're doing Squardle again tomorrow. That would be quite the streak, wouldn't it? All right. It is Bracket City, suggested by Ditch Wizard, patron. So if you would like to follow along, then tomorrow we'll be starting with Bracket City. And how'd you do?